We don't need mascots anymore. I don't understand.
Yeah, but that's somebody's livelihood. Like, that's their job. They got to sit in that hot ass suit. It's like 100 degrees in there. They got to not talk and then pretend to have fun and things like that and do backflips and somersaults and stuff, all while keeping that head strapped onto their neck. Like, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, get a real job, mascot. Stop fucking fooling around. What else happened during the NBA Finals down in Miami? Conor McGregor was there. He had his red jumpsuit, and yeah, they had like a little skit that they did with the mascot, and ended up with the mascot in the fucking hospital, bro. Whose idea was this?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think NBA teams, especially during the finals, you would think they would have a better halftime show than Connor doing this. Let's take a look at this video, but I just
Try killing bugs the worry-free way. Not the other way.
I'm disappointed.
Zevo traps use light, not odors or chemical insecticides, to attract and trap flying insects. They work continuously, so you don't have to. Zevo, people-friendly, bug-deadly.
All right, what's going on? Championship building the zone. Apparently he wants to you're gonna need some time on yourself, baby. Hey, you maniac! Give him the title on! Give him the title on! You'll be okay.
I wonder if the people that were dragging that mascot off knew that he was hurt, or if it was just like still part of the skit. They were like, "Oh, let's drag him off. That it'll pretend like he's knocked out." And meanwhile, this guy is like concussed and needs to go to the hospital.
Yo, no, they knew. He was fucked up. Everyone knew he was fucked up. The crowd booed McGregor after that shit, yo. And I don't know why you said that you're disappointed in the Heat and they should have did a better halftime show, because that was the best halftime show I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God, that shit was hilarious. I feel like all mascots should get punched in the face. I don't know. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Well, we don't need mascots anymore. I don't understand. Is it for children? Like, that's a grown person.
Yeah, but that's somebody's livelihood. Like, that's their job. They got to sit in that hot ass suit. It's like 100 degrees in there. They got to not talk and then pretend to have fun and things like that and do backflips and somersaults and stuff, all while keeping that head strapped onto their neck. Like, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, get a real job, mascot. Stop fucking fooling around or get punched in the face. You know, this is reminded me of when Deontay Wilder punched that mascot, the burrito, on ESPN.
It's the same exact thing. It's the same. The Heat were like, listen, ESPN did it, so can we.
Bro, it's ridiculous. Like, who would think to, especially Deontay Wilder or Conor McGregor, he's huge right now. Like, why would you have a professional fighter punch a mascot in the face as if the cushion is like enough to stop all that force? It's insane. Like, both mascots ended up in the hospital. But yeah, I found it very entertaining. But yeah, the crowd booed him. Yeah. You know, he said he gave that second blow. His first blow was probably up his nose because he looked hyped up.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I think we got to protect these mascots out here. Treat them with respect. Yes, it is still a job, even if it is, you know, only during the course of a game. They have to practice and stuff too, though.
Bro, no.
I'm serious. There's mascots that really do like somersault, like they're gymnasts and things like that.
No, man, I'm very anti-mascots. I think they should punch a mascot in the face every game.
What is the Knicks mascot?
I don't know. I don't even know if they have one. I hope not. I've never seen one. Well, have I? I don't know.
They definitely have something, right?
Yeah. Troy, what do you think about the Mets mascot?
Mr. and Mrs. Met. I love them.
Oh, there's two of them. Oh, they're married.
They're married. Happy married couple.
So you like mascots too?
I like the Mets mascots.
Okay. It's the best thing about the Mets right
now. Damn. Yeah, the Knicks mascot was like a dog.
What? Yeah, I'm glad they put that dog down. And I ain't seen that dog ever in life. But yeah, no more mascots. You know, Robin Lopez, he used to fight all the mascots, like, you know, all the NBA teams. And I loved it. I'm like, yeah, fuck these mascots. You know, I do have a personal beef with mascots because, one, when I was a consultant, my project manager, he used to be a mascot for his college. And I was like, that explains why you're such a fucking loser.
That's hate.
No, it's true. But also when I worked at Six Flags, you know, I had beef with one of the mascots. You know, Sylvester, the cat, came in my store. And I was working like this, I don't know, it was like merchandise store, real small.
I remember.
It was air conditioned. And Sylvester the cat takes the scanner and scans my eyes. Like, I'm like, what the hell? He walks out and I pull his tail. And I'm like, where are you going? And he's like, no, no, no. And I'm like, what's up? Like, we were really about to fight. I swear to God, I was so ready. I was so ready to put hands on Sylvester the cat, but I didn't. But if somebody would have came and punched him in the face after that,
you would have been happy.
Very.
Listen, senior year of college, I dressed up in the mascot suit for the TCNJ Lions.
Lion.
That's right. That's right, for Accepted Students Day. Yeah.
Damn. So you took. I see why. I forgot about that, bro. My bad.
It's okay. It's okay. Listen, I thought it was fun. It's a really good time. Nobody knows who's in there until they find out who you are and stuff like that. Like my friends knew, but I had a great time.
I forgot about.
I took pictures all over campus, climbing on statues, sitting on the toilet with the costume on. Like it was just, it was fun. It was a really good time. Me and my boy Sean. Shout out to Sean. He's got a new baby and new father in the world out there.
Shout out to Sean, man. Shout out to the Lions over at TCNJ.
Thank you.
And yeah, man, I forgot you were a mascot for a day. You had a lot of pictures. You're wilding out.
It was a good time.
But I still hate mascots. I'm not gonna lie. I really do. Some things I just don't see the purpose of, and I'm just like, I'm sorry.
Is that like how some people hate clowns and you hate mascots?
Thing. Yeah. There's a handful of things, but other things I won't mention right now. But you know who else got punched in the face? John Gotti III by Floyd Mayweather after the fight ended, bro. There was a fucking melee. The ref ended their exhibition fight. Now, we talked about this a few years ago, and you were concerned that Floyd was ruining his legacy.
Yeah.
But he seems to be having a lot of fun in these exhibition fights. I'm not going to lie. He's fighting a bunch of nobodies. But it seemed like this extended way beyond what anyone could imagine. Fucking Zeus hosted this event. I think it was in Miami.
Yeah. You think this was all staged? Let's look at the video.
Yeah.
I want to see what you all think. Let us know in the comments. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's Zeus. They're known for promoting this type of reality TV fights and things like that, and I think this might have been staged.
I don't know. It looked kind of real because a lot of people got punched in the face by the security. So
yeah,
I mean, I don't know who was in on it because a lot of people seem to get popped. Even John Gotti III got popped by Floyd going after him afterwards. He made himself look like an idiot. Like they were really outnumbered.
He caught that overhand right and stumbled back. He was like, okay, it's time for me to get on out of here.
For real, this is embarrassing. The whole event was embarrassing. Jocelyn Hernandez also got in a fight backstage.
Mm-hmm.
She also fought Amber Rose on, what was it, College Hill on BET like a week ago.
Who won? Jocelyn?
I don't know. They didn't air it. But Amber Rose was upset because Jocelyn was saying that she tried to play both sides of being black and white because she doesn't consider herself black. And she said that she doesn't understand that, and then Amber got offended and went up and hit her, but then they cut to black. They didn't show what happened.
Oh man, I kind of want to see that.
Yeah, what would you do if someone questioned the way you identify as your race? Would you let anyone get you to the point of hitting them? Because that's some real ratchet behavior, in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel like that's a little aggressive. Maybe back in my younger days, you remember that one party that we were at? I was upset over $5, but
that was a different thing.
that was a different circumstance. But yeah, I don't know. I would definitely have to be liquored up for it to really bother me that way, because I don't think I would care that much about somebody's opinion.
Right.
But oh man, Floyd, Jocelyn. Jocelyn, she fights everybody. She does not care.
Yeah, for real.
But she also, to me, looks like a man. So I'm not surprised.
Really? I think she's pretty. I think she's very pretty. She's very made up, but I think she's really naturally pretty.
Dude, she's got like some strong shoulders and biceps. She's got strong cheekbones and chin bones. Like
I would not fight her. She's crazy as hell.
Yeah. She's not for play.
Hell no.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you think Floyd's like ruining his legacy at this point? He's been doing it for years. He's making headlines with Jocelyn Hernandez at this point, but you know, he seems to be in a good mood. He's still promoting his strip clubs. He's promoting fights, promoting alcohol, all types of things. Seems like he's making a lot of money from these exhibition fights too. Do you think that this is ruining his legacy?
I mean, it's just, I really like Floyd. I've always liked Floyd, and I have a very high opinion of him. So for me, it bothers me when I see him like do these things that I genuinely feel they're beneath him. Like, if you want to flex your money and fly private jets and buy all these hats that cost $50,000 and like all these kind of crazy things, fine. But when you're just doing shenanigans for a bag, it comes across as like, what is your worth? Like, you're worth as much as your next check that you can get for some bullshit. And I just don't really like that. I mean, granted, that's kind of what society is devolving into, but for somebody who's arguably one of the greatest boxers of all time, it's like, why? Like,
why not?
But I don't think why not is a good reason for doing something.
No, but I'm asking, like, why not? Like,
well, I just said I think it's beneath him. I think it's.
Well, why is it beneath him? I mean, he's a prize fighter. He's been doing all this shit. He was always in the strip clubs. I feel like it's just his lifestyle. Now he's just boxing.
There's a difference between prize fighting and like turning the boxing ring into a reality TV show.
No, yeah, but I don't think that this was staged. But clearly, it's not the type of event you would think someone worth $1 billion would be doing.
And he's fighting John Gotti III. Like, who even the fuck? What is his record? Like, what does he do? Like,
they said he was like an MMA fighter, but I think he's just John Gotti's like great or grandson. So it was just a name, and I don't know if the Gottis like had a reality show or something. But he's been fighting like reality TV stars, YouTubers, people I've never heard of, but. Hey, he's been getting the bag. I don't think it ruins his legacy at all because he's already cemented as one of the greatest boxers of all time. So he's just having fun. He still is in shape, so why not? Why not go around and do this? Like, just like artists, they continue to tour. Subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on Spotify. Follow on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
Like all the apps. We're everywhere. We are everywhere.